Try to figure out what you are made of. Well, try to figure out basically who you are, what you are made of, what you are capable of, and then you'll be unstoppable.
Oh my God, here we go again.
The African proverb. And our African proverb for episode 28 is, first of all, welcome to episode 28 of the podcast. When the roots are deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. When the roots are deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. What does that mean? Knowing who you are, what you are made of, and what you are capable of can make you unstoppable. Knowing who you are, what you are made of, and what you are capable of can make you unstoppable. So that is the proverb, and that is the meaning behind the proverb. But how do I see these? I see these as follows, right? What do you like? Like what are the things what you like? What are the things that you like and the things that you dislike? What brings you joy and brings you pleasure? Those are the things that makes you. Those are the things that you are made of, right? What are the things that you like and the things that you don't like? What are the joy, the things that brings you joy, the things that bring you joy and the things that bring you not joy, I guess. Basically what this is saying is knowing who you are, knowing what you are made of, knowing what you are capable of makes you unstoppable. So if you know these things, if you know that what brings you joy and what brings you pleasure and what brings you discomfort and what brings you dissatisfaction, unhappiness, if you know these things about yourself, you are unstoppable because you know your limits, you know where you can go, you know where you can run to, you know the distance, you know how far basically you can run. You know you can run to a certain point and you can stop and rest or just quit, just stop completely. There's no shame in quitting. If you know your limits, there's no shame in quitting. Quit when you know that you are done with the race. You know when to stop, where to start, and all those things. So when you know these things about yourself, you are unstoppable because you know when to start and when to stop. Basically, do you understand what I mean? Like this makes me remember what I was talking with my grandma yesterday, and she said something saying, she said, your yes should be your yes and your no should be your no. Your yes should be your yes and your no should be your no. Basically, you need to know your limits, know what you can do, and exactly what it means. So your yes should be your yes and your no should be your no. Don't say yes to something that you cannot do, and don't say no to something that you know that you can do. If someone approaches you and says, please do this thing for me, and you see that it's something that's going to benefit you, or you just want to do it to benefit, just want to do it for pleasure, I just want to do it. If you can do it, say yes, you can do it. If you cannot do it, say no, you can't do it. That's how you break or make relationships. When you tell someone that you can do something and you clearly cannot do it to the liking of that person that wants you to do it, then your relationship is hanging on a thread because you basically lied to that person. So know your limits. Basically, I'm trying to say, I don't know if you understand the rambling, but know your limits. Know what you can do and what you cannot do. Know your limits. Know your joy, your pleasure. Know what brings you joy and pleasure. Know what brings you unhappiness and dissatisfaction. So you know not to go cross those lines. Don't cross those lines. Know yourself, basically. Know who you are, right? Know who you are from these things, and what you are capable of, like what you can do. Basically, what you can do. Know these things about yourself, and you will be unstoppable, I guess. So, is it alone time? Is it alone time that you like, introverts? Is it alone time that you like? Know these things about yourself, and know that if you have this quality alone time, you'll be able to recharge yourself. You'll be able to get to that ultimate point where you can actually go out into the world and be productive, right? If you spend that alone time, you can be productive in some other areas, and then try to spend that alone time. If you know that that's what brings you comfort, and that's what recharges you. That's what will help you to be good at what you do. Do that. If it's time with people, extrovert. I wanted to say introvert. Come on. If you know it's time with people, try and do those things, and spend time with people, recharge your battery, and then get back to work with people. If it's watching movies, if you're watching other things, YouTube, just be on social media, do that, recharge, and get back to your thing. Basically do what is that brings you comfort. Is it going to the gym? do what brings you comfort, and then get ready for the world, basically. You understand what I mean? So let me say that again. When the roots are deep, there's no reason to fear the wind. When the roots are deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. Basically, knowing who you are, what you are made of, or what you are capable of can make you unstoppable. So try and figure out these things. Try to figure out what you are made of. Try to figure out basically who you are, what you are made of, what you are capable of, and then you'll be unstoppable. Basically. And according to the way I say it, I'm not there yet. I don't really know all of these things about myself. So basically, we are all learning together. So I'm gonna try to get some of these things on my own too, and then I'm gonna try to do some of these things on myself. At English again. English 3, William, no. Okay.